Was it a robbery? What was it? We've been briefed by the police to say this was not a robbery that went wrong. This was an assassination. So, the one outstanding aspect here, and we're disappointed that it hasn't happened yet, is to address the mastermind. Because if there's a hit, there's a mastermind. So we're confident and we agree, having gone through the evidence, that this is a hit.
I told you that the state does not have the intentions of arresting the mastermind. Thanks to Advocate Gerrie, he said that, no, we in the state, we all agreed that this was not a robbery gone wrong, but this was an assassination. In fact, he said that it is the state that said, no, this is not a robbery gone wrong, but this is like an assassination plan. Listen to the state. Thanks to Advocate Gerrie, you know, the video that I did where I was detailing that the reason or the purpose for the state to bring Colonel Steyn was to prove this men that they are hitmen, and then they can take the whole thing and pin it on them without arresting the mastermind. They have no intention whatsoever to arrest the mastermind. What is the problem? I've been saying this, and I'm gonna say this. They have no intentions whatsoever to arrest the mastermind. The problem is why and what is the reason they are not willing to address the issue of the mastermind. So that is what we are talking about. When I came across this, I was like, wait a minute. This advocate revealed this thing long time ago. Yet we as the public, we're not paying attention to this. And the question is why? Now, we need to talk about this. I've been saying this. You know what I'm saying? And I am still saying this, that the mastermind, she's roaming on the street. She's not addressed. You know what I'm saying? We're busy arresting the servants, and I don't get it. I don't, for a moment, not even for a moment, it doesn't give me a peaceful night, peaceful night. I have nightmares because of this person that is not, she's a danger to our society. Somebody even commented and say, if this person that has done this was a man, I'm telling you, he would have been behind bars right by now. You know what I'm saying? Why? I don't get it. But we need to unpack. So I put it to you that you stick around. As you stick around, guys, I put it to you that you subscribe. And after subscribing, I put it to you that you click the notification bell. After that, I put it to you that you share this video with people. We need to get one video to at least 100,000 views, guys. No, man, we are halfway there. We are sitting on 50,000 in one of our videos. So we need to 30,000, not 50,000. We haven't had a video that has reached that much. So we need to push that. So I'm dependent on you guys. So you know what, guys? When you click that like button, as many as you click it, it then tells the algorithm that people like this video. When you click that button that's like this, the like button, not the one like this, the one like this, it tells the algorithm, the YouTube algorithm, to say, people like this video, so we need to spread it to more people. And when you comment, all of you guys, when you comment, it also tells the algorithm to say, people are engaging in this video. And when you watch the video longer, it also helps the YouTube algorithm to say, people like this video and we need to spread this video. Lastly, guys, you need to watch the ads. It's the best way to support financially. Now let's go back to this video. Now you have heard the 30-second video by Advocate Gabriel Nail. Gerrie Nail or something. He stated this thing he stated this thing with no man. The state, like I was saying in one of my videos, that the state, their intention to bring the cell phone mapping expert was not to pin Kelly, but was to prove these people so that they can nail this thing to them. Because like I've been saying to you guys, okay, if for instance it was me here, you know what I'm saying, I'm telling you, I would have been long arrested. For the mere fact that they know that I'm linked to this person, they could have easily arrested me long time ago. But it is somebody that is so influential. She is so influential to a point that she commits such a horrible ordeal. There's a minister that went into that house. That minister made some few calls. It is because of those calls that today she is this protected. We all know this local Colonel Stein, he just took Kelly Khumalo and put her under the bus, and then he exposed the state. Because now we know that, okay, so there was a constant relationship and there was a constant communication between Kelly and the hitman. So we cannot blame Mandisa. We're not going to focus on Mandisa here. We're not going to focus. We want the real culprit. And Colonel, Advocate Gerrie Neil Utino, the state, our problem with the state is that we all know that there was a mastermind. And we have now identified that, okay, these were hitmen. This was assassination. But the problem is the intention to arrest Kelly Khumalo. That is our problem, because now the local Colonel Stein has just exposed her. Now we see, as naked as she is, we now see that, all right, you know what I'm saying? Now we now see what, all right. So you were busy planning the hit, going to Kimberley. You went all the way to places like Limpopo. You were busy planning this thing. Today we have to take it as a coincidental. No, it's never coincidental. It's never a robbery gone wrong. Even your story doesn't make sense. You know what I'm saying? So now we all know that. But my problem is, you can't, guys, that's my problem, and I have a serious problem with this thing. You know that, I'm making an example, Bongane is connected to Undanzi, Ubanban as accused number 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 5. You know that Bongane has been planning this, but you leave Bongane outside and then you choose to arrest these people. That is where we should have noticed that the state has no intention of arresting the real person here. The question that we need to ask is, why? Now, somebody was pointing out that as soon as Advocate Baloyi saw that Ntapseng wasn't staying, Ntapseng did not stay during her testimony. She did not stay into this idea of intruders. She ran away. Look, Advocate Baloyi tried by all means. Look, Ntapseng gave a testimony, and then after that, was it what, a cross-examination? After the cross-examination, the advocate then comes back to sum up everything. If you notice what Advocate Baloyi did, he went back to the story of the intruders, because he wanted Ntapseng to stay to the story of intruders, but Ntapseng had already showed that there was no intruder by her testimony. So you see that the state is trying by all means to channel us back to this intruder story that does not make a lot of sense. But this story has got about this case has got about 28 witnesses, and funny enough, Kelly Khumalo is not there. You know what I'm saying? That's another problem that I have to say. If you allow Zandi Khumalo to participate in this thing as a person that was in the house, now you cannot afford not to have Kelly Khumalo. You know what I'm saying? That right there was a problem. Right there was a problem. You know what I'm saying? Because in the docket that we're busy discussing now, the family Khumalo are not suspect, but they are witness. Why do you leave Kelly Khumalo? Kelly Khumalo, when Zandi Khumalo left the house to seek help, Senzo Mayua was with Kelly Khumalo and the other people. You know what I'm saying? They were in the house. Whether they were taking care of him or they were looking at him dying, it's a story for another day. But the things that we know, or the thing that we know for a fact, is that they were in the house. The people that are in the house, you're not calling them to come and attest. Right there, it screams red flags. Even if, because remember, let me show you something that the state really has got no intentions to expose this person. Now, I'm showing you this. Look at this. Zandi Khumalo is named, the docket number 2, named Zandi Khumalo as a suspect as well. You know what I'm saying? The people who were in that house, the Khumalo families, are suspects in that house, because other people are saying no. The reasons, and look, Kelly Khumalo is not on the stand, it is simply because she is a suspect to in docket number 2. But I'm putting it to you that even Zandi Khumalo, she's a suspect in docket number 2. You know what I'm saying? Even her mother, she's a suspect to docket number 2. But Zandi Khumalo has already testified. So that alone should show you that the state, they are trying by all means to push Kelly Khumalo as far as possible from this case. You know what I'm saying? They have no intention whatsoever. Zero. Because you can't leave a person who was in love, because you can't kill the person that you love. No, you can't. So that's why we say she was in love. She was a fiance that get lobolat by a friend. What an insult. People who know Zulu culture will tell you, you will never send a friend to come and negotiate lobola for you. What type of insult? Zulu people should protest just for that utterance, because we send uncles. Look, all cultures, not even Zulu people, all cultures, we send uncles. We know. You know what I'm saying? Right there, we were insulted. Our intelligence was insulted. Right there, we were insulted. That young child was there to negotiate lobola. Well, who sent that young child? What type of lobola? If you know Zulu culture, you wouldn't have done that. You would have called elderly people to come and negotiate. Right there, we can tell that they were busy fabricating the story, left, right, and center. After fabricating the story, now they are coming here. The person that even had the last words with Senzo Meyiwa being Kelly Khumalo, that person is not part and parcel of the witnesses. For the why, for the what. That's why I've been saying that there is a problem with our state. Our state, they have no intention whatsoever. The question that you need to start asking right now is, if the state have no question, have no intentions whatsoever to arrest or to call, like, let's leave the arrest, put the arrest there, park the arrest. Can't just ask the simple basic question. The state have got no intentions to even call her to into the witness stand. The question is, right there, you should ask the question. The first question is why? 1, this was your boyfriend. 2, he was preparing to lobola you, right? 3, when the intruders were there when the intruders came in, you were standing to look. You were busy telling a joke. That's 3. 4. When Zandi Khumalo left the house to seek for help, you were left with that person. 5. You're the one that drove the person to the hospital. 6. You must have seen the intruders as well, because there was a fight in the house. 7. The doctors communicated with you. They were communicating as to that Senzo has passed away. 8. You are the last person to speak to Senzo. Despite all, I forgot this one. 9. You took Senzo to the shop to buy whatever you were buying there. 10. You were with Senzo and together with Zandi when you were buying that alcohol named Guarana. You were with Senzo. 11. You cancel your thing that day. You stopped performing, or even if you went to perform with Senzo, you came back to your mat with Senzo. You know what I'm saying? So you have there's so much reasons why we should call you to come and attest, come and give us the version of your story. 12. Senzo was there in that house because of you. If it wasn't you, Senzo would not have been in that house. Come on, guys. Come on. Get in. Senzo has been visiting you in your place at Malbatin. You know what I'm saying? 14. You had a fight. Your dreadlocks was lost because Mandisa was busy fighting you at the hospital. Guys, I don't know how many evidence do you want me to name. You know what I'm saying? 15. Even in your own reality show, you acknowledge that look, this guy, you made him famous. So right there, it's a confirmation and it's a confession that you were close. There was one way or the other, there was some proximity between you and Senzo Meyiwa. But despite all this overwhelming evidence, you are not called to the stand for the why. That screams red flags. 2, I want to take you to this one. After naming all these 15 things, come to this one. The second part that we need to start interrogating is 15. The other one is, even if you are the suspect, now the other suspect have been arrested. Gay. Why are you not arrested? Answer me that. If you think that they're going to arrest her, When? Because the other suspect, as Gerrie Nel has stated, that they all could see that, okay, these are the people that performed the assassination, and this is the mastermind. But now there are differences started the moment they address the mastermind. The state now is no longer willing to arrest the mastermind. Then we still want to call that justice. Justice for the what? There's no such a justice. A justice that when it suits the justice, then the justice closes the eyes because it suits because it doesn't suit the justice. You know what I'm saying? It looks like our justice have got eyes and ears and it walks. It chooses, to whom it persecutes. What type of justice is this one? It's not righteousness or good justice does not begin like this. There is a problem right there. There is a problem. We have a very serious problem in South Africa. Here, we have a very, very serious problem. That's why I'm saying to you guys, our justice. Now, this lawyer, this advocate to Taibo, our problem started the day we wanted to address the mastermind. Suddenly, the state is busy dragging their feet. That's why I've been telling you, all of these things, they are trying by all means to cover up. Guys, they are trying by all means to cover this thing up. Hey, yeah, ne. So, it begs the question that I want to ask then. Will this lady ever be arrested? The lady that sings songs such as Ngatwala Ngai. What is the significance of that song? What does it mean? How do you sing such a song when we're asking questions about you, when there is a dark cloud in your name, yet you want to insinuate something to us? Despite all of these things, despite the song that you said, the title of that song, despite the fact that, on the other hand, you had a relationship with Hitman, despite all of that things, you are not arrested. What is it? What is it that we don't know? Am I missing something? Please educate me here. Is there, or it appears like I'm missing something, guys. There's something here, guys. Vugani Ndliasha. Hey, South Africa, Vugani. 4:10. Pa. Ndliasha. The so-called justice, sometimes it's got eyes. It looks to whom it has to persecute, and it decides. If it doesn't favor you, it persecutes you. If it favors you, it doesn't persecute you. Because if it didn't favor her, definitely sure there's overwhelming evidence that she needs to. Right now, as of us sitting here talking, she should have been there, but she's not there. Why? That minister who got into the house made some very important calls to important people. This is the same bastard scenario where right people are not arrested. We are busy arresting just these mere human beings. That's the same situation. We are caught in that conundrum. But we're supposed to believe that there's justice in this country.